The R-Boot R-301 is a 2.3 German Minesweeper situated at the end of Tier 1. It's an effective low-tier vehicle and pretty fun to play, depending on what you're facing. For a bit of history, the R-Boot, or Räumboote, ships were minesweeper vessels used by Germany in World War II. Over 400 of the ships were built, and they served as minesweepers, convoy escorts, rescue boats, and U-boat escorts during World War II. A few of the ships were used by the German Minesweeping Administration to clear out mines after World War II. In War Thunder, the R-Boot R-301's primary armament is 5 20mm SK C-38 cannons split into 3 turrets, 2 double turrets, and 1 single turret. The 20mm cannon is pretty effective at low tier, and repeated hits can easily tear through most of the lighter boats that the R-301 will face. It does struggle against heavily armored boats, but against most ships, these cannons will do just fine. The 20mm gets 3 belts: Universal, one with more HE, and one with more AP. I'd recommend the Universal belt as it has a 50-50 split of ammunition types, or AP if you're struggling against larger vessels. The R-Boot R-301 secondary cannon is a single 37mm SKC-30. This cannon has a reload of 2 seconds and fires a very high velocity round, though the rounds themselves aren't that great. It makes a surprisingly effective anti-air weapon when controlled by the AI, though it's not that special. The 37mm gets 2 shells, HE and AP. While the AP shell does look directly better, I'd actually recommend bringing the HE over it, as it's more likely to destroy an aircraft with a direct hit due to the difference in fuse. The AP is actually the only shell that can pen the MBK-161 though, so I would also bring a few of that, just in case you have to fight one. The R-Boot R-301 gets 2 G7A torpedoes as secondaries. These are fine, though they do work as external ammo racks, so I don't tend to bring them, as they make the ship much less survivable. The R-Boot R-301 survivability is pretty good, but like most low-tier vessels, it can't really take much fire before going down. With 41 crew and a little armor on the bridge and gun shields, it can hold up against small machine guns quite well, but quickly falters to heavy machine guns or any form of cannon. It's better than most vessels in Tier 1, though it's still not great. Lastly comes mobility. The top speed of 43 km per hour is pretty similar to that of comparable vessels like the SC-497 or BMO, so it's just average. For playstyle, the R-Boot R-301 works best as a defensive ship. It's best to take a position that covers your team, then mop up light flanking vessels or pelt larger ships at a distance. Flanking or brawling aren't advisable due to the ship's average mobility and survivability, so staying at medium range near your team tends to work the best. As long as you cover your team and they cover you, the R-Boot R-301 can do some nasty damage to the enemy team. Avoid MBK-161s entirely if possible, as they're unkillable with the C-30 cannon due to the armored midsection. For modifications, I'd recommend the following order: toolset, fire protection, APT magazines, rudder replacement, propeller replacement, and engine maintenance. For crew skills, prioritize leadership, crew interchangeability, fire prevention, and ship control. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more naval content.